Hip hop hop on a vibe YouTube. Today reacting to 6 Millennials versus 1 Secret Gen Z
I'm a
by
millennial.
Jubilee.
I'm a millennial.
I am a millennial.
I'm here for redemption.
I'm a millennial.
I'm a millennial.
Millennial.
What was everyone's AOL Messenger name?
I was Crushed Up 40. I was a big Sonic fan. The band Crush 40 was my whole thing.
Oh, dope. Mine was Van Helsing 2099. My earliest
Okay.
memories is actually probably in the 4th grade, and I remember that being mind-blowing to me that, oh, I can communicate with my friends.
Believe it like
via
Gen
the
Z
computer.
is
Do you think you could do the dial-up sound?
1995. I don't know what game this is. You can tell me Gen Z. I don't know what game this is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mine was Pretty Rave Girl after a MySpace song that I was in love with, but I'd never been to a rave at that point.
Love it.
I actually didn't have any because I was born and grew up in Japan and AOL wasn't a thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have any? I was in the Philippines when I was younger, so before in the Philippines, I feel like there was a lag. Devices were not exactly updated like how they were in America.
Mine was Dollcat 101. I think it was because there was this game that I really liked, and then I also liked the Pussycat Dolls.
Was it like Wizard 101 or?
No, Wizard 101 wasn't the game. It was like a dress-up doll type game.
I feel like I remember what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
it was
I
like-
played it like the little virtual
Yeah.
dress up your doll.
Yeah, I played so many of those.
Can anyone bust a dance move right now?
What's the dance move right now?
I asked about dance moves because I thought it'd be fun to see everyone kind of showing themselves dancing. Can do the jerk.
That's crazy.
And we're back in third
That's crazy.
quarter planning.
See, I love when we see characters in here, you know? It just make it more fun.
Usher, go ahead.
However, I'm staying focused on the task.
What about this? Does this
What do you
count
call
as
it? What do you call it
a
again?
dance?
The Macarena, right?
There you go.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Maybe I'm too old to do it like this one.
No, that was like, that was
Okay.
That's before our time.
For me, I guess like ever since I was in elementary school, I like memorized like the Soldier Boy.
Hell yeah.
So that was like my shit.
Did you say elementary school for that?
I did. But hey, there you go.
Okay, that's interesting. I have a distinct memory that Crank That was my freshman year of college. So I was like, damn, he would have had to have been pretty young for him to still be in elementary school when that song was
Shit,
popping.
yeah.
What was everybody's favorite cartoon when they were a kid, like under 10?
Alright, if you're
Oh, hold on. Okay. Somebody slipped up.
but my favorite was Doraemon, which is about this like cat-shaped robot.
I know,
And
I
he
know.
got this like little pocket and has a bunch of gadgets to like help people.
Oh, she just from jump
wait, yeah, I
pants.
know
Okay,
that-
makes sense.
It's like a tiny like blue dude, right?
Yes,
And he
yes,
has like
yes.
kind of like a cat. Yeah, I remember
Because I
that.
know like that was airing like all over the
Yeah, that was
Asia.
popping in Asia.
Yeah.
For me, it was more like, I mean, everyone loves Dragon Ball, right?
When you said Dragon Ball, you mean Dragon Ball?
Do you mean original Dragon Ball?
Oh,
or
Dragon Ball Z. Z.
You mean Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah. Z.
I was gonna say original Dragon Ball, like,
Okay.
and then Z came out later, but
And GT.
well, GT.
Yeah, no canon. That's
we don't
my.
even remember that one.
For me, it was Real Monsters.
Yo, monsters, yo! Let me dab you for
Don't know
that, bro.
what
Let
it
me
is.
dab you for that, bro. Let me dab you for that, bro. That's I gotta dab.
Is that yours too?
I wouldn't say it was my number one, but I mean, that was heavy on the Nicktoons. If I had to choose one from that time, maybe Doug.
Oh, Doug.
What's that one?
It was on Nickelodeon.
No.
Same time as
For me, it's Dragon Ball, and I'm like
I
Gen Z
watched
to
a
be
lot of
honest.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full out
Yeah, that one as
Dexter's
well.
Laboratory. And the reason that made me a little bit sus is because I feel like normally people would say just Dexter's Lab. That's what it was in the theme song. In Dexter's Lab.
I really liked when Dexter would tell Dee Dee to get out of his laboratory, like, get out of my laboratory. I just liked the word laboratory, so.
Trying to think of one that somebody hasn't named that I liked aside from that. I watched a lot of like Cartoon Network, so for
That era
me,
was Count Chicken,
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo.
I actually kind of liked Johnny Bravo, but looking back, I'm like, that
Johnny
shit was
Bro,
terrible.
am I old or something? I know these ones. I've watched some of them. Again, I have like all the systems
But I
like that.
didn't watch it a lot.
I love Johnny. It definitely hit at the
I
time. love
remember that
Johnny
Oh,
one.
you have to stop.
Thank you.
Can I understand? I think it has to go.
She was very quiet, but she also gave the look of a Gen Z.
Yeah, Arbor
He
has
said
to
that
go.
the Soldier Boy came out when he was in elementary school, and I know how old I was. I think I was like late middle school, so that doesn't sound right. Okay, good luck, guys.
Thank you.
I do have a very Gen Z look, but I was just hoping that they would not think that the Gen Z person would be as obvious.
Hey, come check this out. I don't
Yep.
think you want to miss.
Something of
It's the friend.
glow.
I guess I missed. This is what. Hey, yo, Jubilee,
CD
pay them
album.
bills.
All right, so my
What?
question for you is,
Relax.
what was the first CD album you bought?
The first one I bought for myself was Get Rich or Die Trying 50 Cent. That was the one that your parents would be like, no, I'm not buying that for you. Like,
That's right.
So I had to hustle to get that one.
Right.
Yeah.
I get that.
Never
I was
bought a
Marshall
CD.
Mathers.
Eminem, okay.
My name is. I played that song on repeat, and it's the worst song that your parents never want to hear.
I actually listened to that song when I was still in Japan, so like I didn't like fully understand English back then, so I was listening a lot. My parents didn't care because they don't speak English either.
Oh, so you
So
got away with murder.
I was a free.
That's a good loophole.
Anything that was like big in here was also big in Japan. So like I don't know how popular Full House was, but I grew up watching that when I was in Japan. Uncle Jesse, popular Full House was.
Trying to see. Because
But
sometimes I won't
grew
know
up
the name,
watching that when I
but
was in Japan.
I
Uncle
recognize the
Jesse,
faces and
everybody
stuff.
had a crush on him, so I think that's
Okay.
universal. What about you?
I think it was like Usher.
Usher.
Confessions. See the thing about you that caught my eye.
For me, it was Britney
Broski,
Spears. Maybe
stop
one more
dancing.
time. I made my mom
There's also
play it in the
music there.
car, like
It's
every
not
day on the way to school.
too
Mine
bad.
was Spice Girls, the first album.
Oh, yeah.
Who was your
Fine,
favorite
anyway.
Spice Girl?
Baby Spice.
Yeah.
I actually was eating like a Chupa Chups, that little lollipop that she
No,
had.
Chupa Chups. Do they still make those? Does anyone know?
They do in Japan. I don't know about here.
Is it a Japanese candy?
No. I think it's like somewhere from Europe, right?
From Spain, I think, because
Spain,
I
okay.
think Dali
Okay.
signed the thing.
You're right. You're right. Like, there's a little.
Chupa Chup,
What was your guys' like after school activity back then?
For me, I was a little antisocial, so I just stayed at home and like drew and like read. So I read like Harry Potter books. Like I was a huge fan of those, so I would like read them over and over again.
I have this big ass computer, and I love just to spend the whole night writing
Okay.
books. So I wrote 3 books because I was in love with one of my
Three
friends.
books.
Are you an author right now?
No, I'm not. I write science fiction and I draw.
I played like the speed cups and Beyblade.
Beyblade, okay.
What was your guys' collectible? Like, I was a WWF card
Yo,
collector.
yes. The fact that
Fair.
you said WWF though.
Who was your favorite wrestler?
I loved Hulk Hogan. I loved Triple H when it went to WWE. And
Okay.
I love.
I was a
Is
rock.
it Shawn? Oh my God.
Shawn Michaels?
Heartbreaker. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, HBK.
Yeah.
Sweet chin music, bro.
Those were my gay awakenings, but.
Okay.
Was anyone into video games?
Yeah.
Video games.
What's everyone's favorite or system or game?
First console?
64, Nintendo 64.
First console was NES. I was NES.
That's crazy.
That was
PlayStation
GameCube.
2 over here.
That was your first console?
Not my first console. I was a GBA first, and then I went GameCube, and that's why I was a GameCube guy.
I'm a SNES. And I had Street Fighter, I believe.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy because a lot of these calls, a lot of the stuff that they're saying, even like with the WWE, for example, I know it, but obviously I went back and watched it. It's crazy that these people grew up watching it.
I was not a video game person, but
Yeah,
my
like with the
brother had
console, like, say,
PlayStation 2. Right? That's like the
PlayStation
oldest
2,
one I
yeah, that was-
remember, and so
Okay, yeah, that one was
so we'd
the
play like Mario Kart and things like that.
On
together.
PS2?
I think so.
They didn't make it for PS2. But you
One
didn't.
of them.
I'm just, yeah.
But I didn't play games. I was just like,
I know,
yeah,
I know, yeah.
whatever.
She said the oldest game she played was like PS2. That's when I clocked her that she could be Gen Z. Because like my first
Yeah.
was Nintendo. So
Just because of the GameCube, but what would you do if this?
Oh,
gen-
you blow it. Okay, good. Listen,
Man had one in his pocket.
all Nintendo products you blow into to make it work.
Can we have you do it?
Do you still have the N64?
You don't do it like this?
no.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure multiple people have said that that doesn't actually work though. That it was in our heads.
Yeah, right?
Hey, when I boot it up,
It's between the two people in the middle. It's between the two
May I
people in
ask a
the middle.
question or no?
No.
Coral just
between
seemed
it.
really young. She also seemed like the one that was talking the least.
Can I ask it now?
No talking.
It's an important question.
Oh, come here.
Okay. Back in the day, we could collectively say, like, we don't want to vote. We think we caught the mole.
We'll do that eventually.
But you can't suggest it.
No, I'll do it.
You got it. Oh, okay.
No.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Honestly, I wasn't surprised that I was voted out the round I was, just because of the conversation that was going on that round. It was a
Okay.
lot about, the things that I wasn't as familiar with
She messed
growing
up with the
so a lot
game.
of the
However,
video games and
However, I'm looking at the other guy. The other guy was making to like too many faces, almost like, guys, let's get it out. As like, yeah, let's get it out. Don't look at me. That I'm
a
actually
lot of
the
the anime and things like that.
That makes
If
sense.
everyone feels confident that you already caught the mole, you could end the game now. But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue. So please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game. The game is over.
It is fun.
I must ask you a question. Do you know your love print?
I must actually.
My love.
That's crazy.
Can we actually optimize sleep
I
so
think
much
okay.
to the point where you could get the same
Oh
level
my
of recovery
goodness.
in 6
I've done
hours
so bad
as you
in these. I like. You got to the point where like I'm worried. Yo, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. I need to make a confession. I'm actually scared of this nowadays. I just embarrass myself.
Let's see if we got.
Come here, convinced I'm gonna get it right. Never do.
Yeah,
I say it's him. I say it's him. I'm sticking with
pretty sure
him.
we got it.
Yeah, I think we did too.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if the lights turn green,
Yeah.
that means
It
you have
has to
voted
be
out
him.
the mole and you win. If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
Okay. It has to be him. He's doing too much.
No, it's not.
I know it's not you.
Is this motherfucker?
I think it's gonna.
Is this motherfucker? He came with the
Yeah.
cartridge. I knew it. I knew it.
No.
Will the
It's
person
Blue
who is
Jacket.
Gen Z
Please
step
tell me it's
forward
Blue
and reveal
Jacket.
yourselves
One
in 3,
time. I just want to be right.
2, 1.
It's Blue Jacket. There's no way. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. Yo, I'm so done. Like, you. There's no way anyone in the comments got this right. How would you expect this guy? Have you seen him? Like, jokes aside, like, I'm so sorry. Mine looks like he's 30. Minimum. He might be even older. There's no way. None of you got it right. I don't care. You guys didn't get it right. There's no way. I just want to get it one. Why? One time. How old is he?
That's, I would have never thought it was you.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I'm Trey. I'm 22.
Guys, no, jokes aside. Take a good look at me. I'm 21. Recently turned 21. I'm 20. No, please. No disrespect to this guy, to Trey. I'm 21. You wanna say that this guy's 1 year older than me? Get out of here.
Got it here.
I remember people saying,
Trey, King Kofi. Trey, King Kofi. There's no way.
you know, you don't look 22, you look 28. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I love looking mature. I relate more with an older generation than I do with, you know,
That's
Gen Z in a
crazy.
sense.
Is Hulk Hogan your favorite wrestler?
No, I didn't like wrestling at all.
When he tripped
Oh,
for a
wow.
second and he was like Shawn and he didn't know the last name and I helped him, I was like, Shawn Michaels. I should have known. A real WWF fan would have never not known Shawn Michaels. I should have known.
That's
that
why I
shit.
said Heartbreak Kid, because I was like, okay, I remember the initials.
Yeah.
The truth is, I don't see much of a difference between Gen Z and Millennial. We both grew up during the time where internet was becoming a thing. The only difference
Please say millennials. It depends. It depends on like if you're at the extremes, you might see it.
is you guys
But like in
transitioned
between-
into it, and I was merely born in it.
The generation before millennial, which is
She's 31. She looks good for 31, to be honest. She's 40. He's 27. 22.
Gen
X is
X,
crazy.
it's actually quite different. Like,
Yes.
like
And I think that is the technology factor of like Gen X maybe, doesn't understand that technology at all to like look into how things are going. I was born in 1993 and I feel pretty true millennial, but I will say there are some factors that I feel like I can relate to some Gen Z things.
I think both generations are very open and flexible to anything that is new, willing to learn, willing to educate. We try not to like judge people for who they are and what they are and things like that.
Oh God, I can't open a briefcase. Is this a millennial thing? Holy crap. Holy sh**. Oh, ah.
He won. Fair play to Trey. I'm really upset, guys. Road to 3,000. Like and subscribe, please. Drake, take us out.
I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. God's plan, God's plan.